Hey guys, thanks for joining me again. And firstly, can I just say, if you're tuning in for the first time, it's great to see you. And if you're watching me again on another review, thanks so much for supporting the channel and watching the videos. Recently, I made a video on the 35-litre Färden roller bag. It's a new product that came out with Fjallraven end of last year. It's really popular, it's really great, and until now I hadn't had a chance to actually make a review of these because as quickly as we could get them, we were selling them. So this is actually the 75-litre, so this is the bigger bag that would go in the hold. It comes in green and it comes in black, and I'll put a picture of the black one on the screen just so you can see it. I love the green. I absolutely love the green. I think it's really great. Don't look behind me at green jackets, because otherwise you think I've got a bit of a thing for green at the moment. But I actually love the green. I think it's really nice. And I think when it's coming out on the carousel at the airport, you're going to spot your bag and you're going to go, that's my bag. And there's probably not going to be anybody else with one of these. So it's going to really stand out nicely. And it's got these lovely orange handle on the top, and yeah, I think that's really nice. Let's take a bit of a closer look at the bag just to show you it. So on the front of the bag, these are compression straps, these two. They come around to the side, and this is where the zips are. They could be anywhere, but this is where the zips are at the moment. And the zips you can lock together, so you can put a lock through. They have the normal holes here, so you can put a padlock. You have a small opaque pouch here where you can put your name, address, telephone number, that normal sort of thing. And you also have another webbing strap carry handle here so that the bag can be carried on its side. Just going back to the front again, underneath this webbing strap here, you can actually, if you wanted to, you could strap something across here. Not obviously whilst it's in the hold of the plane, but if you needed to, you could. So maybe if you're on trains and things, you can do that sort of thing. Like I said, on the top of the bag, you've got this handle, and on the reverse of the bag, you'll see nice hard casing. On the very bottom of the bag, you've got really good sturdy wheels. It just has two wheels, and then it has a nice stand here. This is metal. This is a very hard plastic, and it means that when the bag stands up, it's really, really sturdy. And then here you have a button which you just depress, and that will release the handle for then carrying through the airport. And on the top here, you can see the button that you press to then lower back down the handle. Protective corners on the bag in case it does get knocked and bashed in the hold of the plane. And that is the outside of the bag. Like I say, I love this orange handle. I think it's going to be great. I think you're going to be pulling that straight off of the carousel when you see it come round after your flight. So if we look inside the bag, so we just unpopper it and open the zips. As you would kind of expect to see, we've got the inside. So we've got main compartment here. So you've got your sort of netting, and then inside you've got your compression strap. You have a pocket here, which you could put small items into. So that's like a pouch pocket. And then just here, you have another clip, and you might be wondering, what is that clip for? I don't know. I have no idea. And it did take me, I'll be quite honest, it did take me a little while to work out what that clip was for. Even to the point where I went back to Fjällraven and I said, what is this clip for? Because I can't work that out. It is for the Färden necessity bag. The necessity bag, I'll put all the details of in the description below, and I'll put a picture here just so you can see it. But basically, it's a small pouch, and it could be a wash bag. You could utilize it for electricals. You can put whatever you need to in it, and that's what this clip is for. Okay, then on the other side of the bag, two sections. This section, which maybe you might store flat things in, possibly a laptop, maybe something like that that you need to store in there, depending on the type of trip, maybe shirts or something, or blouses. Might not be shirts. This review is for men and ladies, obviously. And then in this side of the bag, you have another big empty section. So that's the bag, but I think the most important thing when we're looking at bags like this is what can you actually put in the bag. It's all great for me to show the bag, but I think the most important thing is what fits in the bag, because it's 75 litres. So I'm just going to say, imagine we're going on a trip. That's what I always like to do, and it helps me think about what I'm going to get out and what I'm going to pack to show you what's going to be in this bag. So if we start with the largest section of the bag, and let's think that we're going to go, because it's January now and lots of people are probably heading off on winter holidays. I know I'm thinking about going on a winter holiday soon. So if we're thinking about going on a winter holiday, so we're going to go somewhere really cold, and we're maybe going to do some hiking, some photography, look at the nature and that sort of thing. So things that we might be taking for that. So first off, and yes, this is bulky. So this is a expedition down jacket. This is the bag that the expedition down jacket will go into. So let's start with that, because that's a really bulky item. So that's a good thing to see. Well, okay, so if we're going to put that in there, that's like half the bag or a quarter of the bag. What else is going to fit? Just so if you're unfamiliar with that jacket, this is what we're talking about. This jacket, this great big puffy jacket that is going to protect you in -20, is in that bag. So basically we just packed a duvet. Okay, we're going to want some nice outdoor winter hiking boots. So we've got the Handwag insulated Banks hiking boots there. I made a review about these when they came in, and I can tell you they are awesome. Okay, so in this one we've put, okay, so we've got base layers, tops and all of that sort of stuff. So that's in there. You can see the size of that. So let's put that in there. This one, I love these bags, by the way. These are from Fjallraven, and they're all made off of all of the off-cut bits that are left over. So okay, so that's a big bag full of socks. They come in a few different colors and they're really, really funky. I love them. Here's another one. So, and this one, I don't want you thinking that these are all just bags of air. So this is all pants, or if we're girls, knickers. So let's stuff that in there as well. Okay, now we're going to be, like I say, we're going to be going off, we're going to be doing some photography. So we're going to take a thermos. So let's fit a thermos in as well. Now, this is a down jacket, so you just push it down and you can compress it. And then what we'll do is we will just put that on the top of there. And then I'm going to pull these compression strap across. And that's going to keep that half of the bag all nice and safe and secure. So I think even if you wanted to, there is more spacing here. As you can see, I haven't put anything into the pouch because I've chosen to use packing bags. That's generally what I prefer to do when I pack. It makes it much easier when you get where you're going. And then we'll do that up. And then that still leaves us with the other side. Now, I'm not going to put anything in this pouch. I'm just going to use the main compartment. So I've got some more packing cubes with more clothes for the trip. So that's like some evening clothes, some shirts, some jeans, that sort of stuff. Let's put those in there. And that's hats, neck gaiters, all of that sort of stuff to keep you warm. Like I said, we're going to be going off, we're going to be doing some photography. I'm actually going to take a day sack as well. And in the day sack, I've already got my camera clip on it, and I've got a bladder in the bag as well. So that's in there. Obviously it's already got its rain covers and things like that, but hopefully what this is showing you is the versatility of this bag and what you could fit in it. So I'm kind of packed here for like 10 days. So 10 days with equipment. I'm still going to take a carry-on bag anyway, which is going to have my electricals, my laptop, iPad, camera stuff, that sort of thing, and a pair of obviously Hestra gloves, because no one should leave home in the winter without their Hestra gloves. So we'll just put those in there, and then let's close this up. Okay, so that's packed, and then we'll fold this over, press it down. We should have one zip here. So you've got nice paracord on here which you can pull. You can obviously hold the zip, but that's nice and easy to pull if you pull on the paracord. Let's pull that across, pull that to the middle, and then we'll do exactly the same on this side. Meet in the middle, and like I say, padlock on there and everything's secure. Make sure it's a TSA padlock, obviously, if you're carrying on a plane, because if they need to open it, then they can. Clip this together. So there we go. That is packed with some adventure gear, and I think we'd say we actually got some pretty serious gear in there. I mean, we have got this great big jacket inside of that. I'm going to still wear when I'm traveling, just a much lighter version, and obviously I'm going to have the clothes that I'm in, and like I say, I'm going to take a carry-on bag as well. But that is at least 10 days of gear, and depending on what you're doing, you'll pack it differently, and maybe you'll be away for much longer. I love the logo on the front of this bag. It's really, really nice. Part of the, so this is in the Färden range. This is the 75 litre. I hope this has been a helpful video for anybody that's maybe thinking about getting one of these bags. This is a really nice material. It's really tough. It's going to take all of the knocks that we'd expect it to get when we're on an adventure, when we're on travel, planes and trains and boats and all of that sort of thing. So it's really going to stand up to everything. Yeah, it's a really nice bag. Like I said before, you've got your handle at the back, you're set to go, and if you are off an adventure, I really hope you have a great time. Thanks for watching. Give us a like and drop us a comment, and I'll see you in the next video.